Yo, it's D-Nell, aka Trip. Triple H Kids, we are in the building. I appreciate you guys being in the house. Thank you for joining the live stream. Let's have some fun. I hope everybody have a great day. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I hope you guys are staying encouraged. I hope that you're having a great day. Don't worry about nothing. Yo, they gon' laugh at it. They gon' laugh. I know they gon' laugh. They didn't already laugh at me before. They didn't already laugh at me before. Yo, shout out to all my people in the chat, man. I'm out here wild in the day, man. God bless you. Thank you for joining the live stream. Oh, Lord have mercy. Don't come over here playing. I need y'all to be safe, man. Y'all don't never take stuff serious. I need y'all to be safe, man. They didn't already laugh at me before. I can't help myself. I'm back behind the scenes cracking up. Yo, I'm telling you, I'm back behind the scenes cracking up. She get the BFF award. He did one too. Yo, they gon' laugh at me. They gon' laugh. I know they gon' laugh. Yo, what's crack-a-lacking? It's D-Nell, aka Trip of the Triple H Kids. I'm in the building, and I don't know how I got here today. Oh my goodness. But I'm happy to be here, and the reason why I'm here is, boy, I'm out here struggling in these streets. Don't get me started. I do feel like laughing today. I ain't even gonna front. I was sitting out here just laughing at my situation just a little while ago. And I will get into that in just a minute. Let me just go ahead and get square on the live stream. Shout out to the people that did check in. Kahana, I appreciate it. Shout out to Teresa, Peg Dre Gonzalez, appreciate you, and I'm gonna get it right one day. Trust me. Shout out to you, and I put a video in the chat. Something I just would ask you guys to just subscribe to that channel. I put a timestamp of something that I would just ask people to check out. You know what I mean, and just keep in mind other stuff going on in the world. And the one thing that you do not want to ever do is take the mark of the beast. And I just want to start like that. You know what I mean? Like that would take you somewhere with the different stuff that they're doing with the implants. And, you know, they had LED lights on their nails and in their eyes and stuff. You know what I mean? And I wanted to play the video and kind of like commentate through it. You know what I mean? But I couldn't get a watermark together quick enough. I thought I had one in this computer. I thought I had one saved in the StreamYards and all the rest of that, but I didn't get to get that. But I did put the video in the chat just for you to kind of, you know what I'm saying, just keep your eye on something. If you ever come across people like that, you do not want to be around them. And if any of y'all come up in here with that, you know what I'm saying, I'm sorry, we can never be friends, you know, and I wouldn't want you to be friends with any of our friends here anyway. I just want to say that, you know what I mean, because I was a bit disappointed when I seen it. Like, dang, you know what I mean, like the world is crazy, you know, but it was something good to commentate over, you know, but I don't know to really get into the copyrights because it's really crazy these days. That's kind of in the position I'm in. Man, I was thinking about it. I was like, man, I got to get out here and I got to really do some live streams. I got to really try to gain support. I got to really start to get on the move. I got to be here when I don't normally be here. I need to start being here. I just happened to go back and look at my watch hours, and it's like my watch hours since June, man. Like I really, I am struggling. I only got a quarter out of a dollar, boy. And I'm telling you right now, that's not good for 6 months. So for the next 6 months, it's gonna take me about 6 months to get monetized, unless I come across some stuff, or get going, you know what I mean? But in reality of it all, I was saying I would have to just really wait until next year to just go ahead full throttle. But because I want to make this a network, I gotta stay live. You know what I mean? Like it's gonna be live all the time. I'm gonna be putting out content. I'm gonna be doing silent live streams. I'm gonna need people to come through, hang out. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna be in the chat. It's gonna be a chat, a live chat. I'm gonna put together something. Don't worry about it. Just give me a second, and I promise you. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be doing some silent live streams. I'm gonna be doing stuff on my other channel. Shout out to my man. I see you. I was trying not to forget everything I'm saying, but I see you. Shout out to Brett. I appreciate you being in the house. Brett Glaso is in the house. Shout out to Frank. Frank Kemp is in there. Yo, you finally got the Kool-Aid man profile back. There you go. You know what I'm saying? It feels good to see you, Frank. Shout out to you. Appreciate you being in the building. I was just looking at my stuff yesterday. I went into the YouTube studio. And I was looking at my stuff yesterday, like just like my stats and stuff and the analytics, because I was actually trying to do something that Rick was telling me about, you know. But I had a chance to actually look at my numbers, you know what I mean? And it was just me thinking, like, how much work did I actually put in that I would think that it would be different or better than it was, and I just actually didn't feel like I put in enough work, to actually, to have hopes that my numbers was better than that, you know what I mean? And it's cool because I've never been one to look at the numbers. I've always been one to just worry about going to get the video, you know what I mean? So what I'm saying is, in general, I seen some things that made me feel like I had to go back and think about how my old journey was before certain stuff happened for me and before I was monetized. And I went back and I did that. And it was like, yo, I had live streams, silent live streams. I had anything going, you know what I'm saying? And I always kept something going. So get back on that. Deuteronomy 6:4-9. And our counter to the mark. Well, is our counter to the mark. Shout out to Frank. You're gonna have to put something behind that. Um, we are trained. We are trained from childhood to achieve. The brain creates this pattern of achievement in order to have physical security, but physiologically, security is not within the field of achievement. Let's see, we use time as means of achievement. Okay, let's get into something. Okay, so yesterday, I did 2 live streams. I was very tired, you know what I mean, and I really didn't want to come back out here today. I'm gonna tell you, man. Like I feel like I got called in on a Saturday, and it's just the point, you know what I mean, that I have to get comfortable being back out here and trying to build a community. You know what I mean, trying to get people in the house, give them a place to go, stay here, you know what I mean? And I realized that, I can't be so tied into my work, and I want to try to incorporate this into my work. So what I'll be doing is while I'm doing my work, I'll be having my silence on. Like I'm gonna be doing silent live streams again. So I've been thinking about it, you know what I mean? I'm gonna start doing silence, and you know what I mean, no music, and there'll be days that I'll be doing music and I'll be doing stuff, and I have a visual or something that I could do. I'll do a trailer, I'll do something, but I have some stuff in the description, and I have some stuff in the chat, and then you know what I mean, it'll keep people busy, you know what I mean, or just have a place. And then sometime back in the day, I used to go to sleep and used to leave it running on the silent, and there used to be people from overseas, all out the country that used to come by, and they used to hang out in the silence all night, and maybe I'll get that squad to come back and hang out, or maybe even, some of our friends, that got communities and stuff that be live at that hour, they come through, and then, if you guys are up or anybody else was up, what I mean? But it'll be days I'm there, days I'm not there. But that's how I would get it going. But I can't say it's gonna happen right away. Let's see. There is no such thing as an idea because it is merely an achievement. Beauty is not an achievement. It really it is reality now, not tomorrow. I think that's something that the world is really thinking. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like they trying to take us out of reality. You know what I mean? To put us in that creative uh art. And I'm not trying to do that to us. You know what I mean? I'm not saying it's like that. You know what I mean? But when you think of what's going on in the world, it does look like that. Shout out to Anna Lynn Eldo Ross is in the house. What's going on with you, Anna Lynn? Hopefully you good. Look, I'm gonna need some help. I know you got some friends that could help me with the WH, and I know you got a little bit of connect. It's a couple people I've been out there looking around. Like I went out there last night looking hungry. I looked so thirsty. I was like, oh my god, like I look bad right now. You know what I'm saying? Trying to find out where they at, where they at. Who you know? You know somebody? I came across a couple people, you know what I mean? But what they saying though, it's not like it used to be, and I was like, oh snap. So I guess I'm just kind of looking for some miracle these days. I was out there looking bad. I was like, oh man. But it seemed like the hours or the times that I come out here to just look on social media, on the Tribulation Kids account, it seemed like it's not a lot of people that be live like they used to be. You know what I mean? Like I got a whole bunch of people I'm subscribed to, and like I don't never really see no live streams. And it'd be some people that be live, but it's the people that used to be live before. You know what I mean? I want to say shout out to them. Because there's some big names that be out here in these streets. I'd like to mention who I'm talking about. Um, but no, I'm gonna say it. R.A. Garcia, Rock Garcia. I just want to say shout out to her, because her live stream still be popping. She keep it going. She got the great energy. Shout out to Claire Wu. She still be doing her thing too. I'm looking for some people that used to be live. I see Anna Lynn be live. Anna Lynn was live. I got a chance to stop over there. Yo, Anna Lynn, I don't know if you're still in the house. She probably left, but 3K Brandy was over here yesterday, and I know that's your friend. And I met them. I met her from you. So I just wanted to say shout out to you. We appreciate you. She probably didn't see that, but if you watch this back, you know, or whatever, you know what I mean, or somebody tell you, you know what I mean, I do appreciate you because that's what opened that door for me because that's how I met Mime Channel. That's how I met Emily and mm, all the rest of them, Brandy, and there's a guy that be with Brandy. His name, I can't think of his name, but he is so talented. Like I'm telling you, like I got a video with him. I'm telling you, he is so talented. That when he came through and they rocked the house and the party was, I mean, it was all the way live. I was like, whoa, and I ain't had to do nothing. I was chilling. I was hosting. You know what I mean? See, a very good debate. What's it about? Just because, you know. But I just wanted to just make sure that I just get back on my live stream and get my practice in right now, because in a minute, man, it's gonna be mighty difficult to get out here, you know what I mean, and try to start over again. Like I can't start over again. Like for me to look at what the numbers looked like where it said monetized, like it looked like it just started from scratch, like seriously. And what I did from June to now, just not enough content. Bird, what's cracking, man? Thank you for showing up, man. I meant to shout you out at the beginning for being in the house earlier. Thank you for coming back, bro. I appreciate you. And then it's like, I'm out here on a Saturday, I mean, I'm hoping that we can get somebody to drop in, maybe some new people or whatever. Most people are off on Saturday, but I know people still busy, so um the fact of the matter is, boy, it sucks. Man, I don't know where to start. What up, host? Oh man, Bird. I almost got discouraged. I ain't gonna lie. I was like, man, boy, when you get demonetized, boy, it's a terrible feeling. I ain't gonna lie to you. And man, look, I'm off my rocker. Oh shucks. And then you laughing at me. Why you off your rocker? What you drinking? Man, look, let me sip something, man. I'm telling you, boy, I'm over here struggling today, man. I wasn't even gonna go in. I wasn't gonna come in today. It felt like I'm here on a Saturday. Like I got called in on a Saturday. I looked at my channel. I said, "Oh nah, you better get out there." Listen, I got coffee. I ain't in the mood for no coffee, to be honest with you. See, but and then I was thinking, man, like I don't want to be talking the whole time, and then it's like I would just invite people up, especially when I'm not monetized, to invite people up, and stuff like that. But then I don't want people to think, oh, he only is inviting us up because he's not monetized. He needs us to help him. See, and it ain't even like that, you know what I mean? I got to get out here and I just got to start moving, as best I can. So I'm trying to do as much as I can. I did not plan to be live today. Like I had to decide a little while ago. Like, man, that consistency is a serious thing out here. Like, you really have to be consistent if you want to build a social media presence. Like, you really got to be out here like a lot. What you saying, Bert? What you saying? What you saying, Brett? Man, Brett, it's good to see you, man. Look, Brett, man, you be good to talk some football. You'd be good to talk some basketball or something. You know what I mean? Talk some hip hop. Brett is a little well-rounded to talk about a little bit of everything. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know half of the stuff he be talking about though. But I'm just saying because I don't really watch sports like I used to, and I need to get back on that. I'm about to get back on. Basketball season just started too. It was something that just happened, huh? It was something that just happened. Within the league, something happened. I don't know what it was. The coffee I bought is called Women in Coffee. Mm. I asked the cashier, it better not. You asked the cashier, it better not be no human in my coffee. You mean you told the cashier it better? I don't know how I'm even here today, but man, I appreciate y'all, man. Like, yo, I'm struggling out here. Man, I'm about to get out here and do some silence, man. Like, I can come in the chat and just talk, you know what I mean, and keep it running. And if anybody come through, they come through. But I'm about to build a network, and it's gonna take that, you know what I mean. And the way I gotta do it, man, like, dog, like, I'm so irritated about this shit. Bro, was Google before Google existed. I don't know if he got all the answers like that. Like, I didn't call him slipping on a couple things, you know what I'm saying? There's a couple stuff he didn't know, and I was like, yo, you don't know that? Yeah. Look at Brett. Let's see. I'll be out here chilling. I'm telling you, man. That's all I be trying to do is come chill, man. Like, yeah, I'm posted up on the block, man. See what people talking about out there, And it's like, I used to go live so much, you know what I mean? And I've realized it, like, it's like that's what it takes, like, to get used to it, to get comfortable. You got to get comfortable to have that presence. Like, I was just like, man, to get watch hours and stuff, like, if it's gonna be like that for 6 months, you know what I mean? Like, I gotta go double, triple what I did in 6 months. You know what I mean? Just to take a break or to sit down, you know what I mean? Just to sit down, it'd be different. Like, if I didn't get demonetized, I'd be able to take the breaks that I was taking and the vacation that I was on, and You know what I mean? Like, because what BDB say yesterday was actually true. You know what I mean? Like, I can't take no more time off. You know what I mean? Like, that's how it is in the show business. Shucks. Let's just keep it show business. That mic is that mic in your background looks like a Rode NT1. The mic in the background. This one. Wait, how you do it? Like this? This one? Or that one? Oh, this one? Uh nah. I don't know. I got a bunch of mics though. Um, but yeah, man, y'all wanna have a concert? What we gonna do? Y'all just wanna have a discussion, like open panel discussion, um, men's fellowship. Um, it's a lot of stuff I just been thinking, like just for ideas and stuff, like you know, it came to me right before this live stream, like, okay, well, since you want to build a network, I once had an idea to build the 24-hour chat where I just stay live and I don't have to be there, but I could get people to come there. Like, I don't know if you got a bunch of people on your friends list. Like, if you ever seen somebody do a a silent live stream, like they actually get people to come there. Like people, they I guess it's because people ain't gotta just come there and talk in your chat. Like it could just pop into your channel and just show you that they've been there. You know what I mean? And Lady Jens, gentleman sells, right? That's how you say it. I don't know if I said it right, but that was your name. But she said president. Thank you. I appreciate you. And I don't forget you. I really met you a long time ago. I remember you used to come to my live stream, before I even used to go to your live stream. Like you used to come and chill up in here. I remember you, and you just stopped coming. I changed my name. Yeah, 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 yeah. But that bird knows you, and you used to always be good friends with Retro, because Retro, he was a buddy of mine too. Look, I don't want to say was a buddy of mine. Retro's a buddy of mine too. Thank you. You still remember me? Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. And I appreciate you because I came to your concert. I didn't want to say I came to your little concert because it wasn't little. Like what I mean, like you've been consistent and you still got a great channel. Like you make good content. You always have. So I want to let you know, and you got good production. Just want to let you know that. Like she gets good guests. You know what I mean, and like she really know how to to entertain people. So I just want to say, shout out to you and salute to you. Yeah, man. So I'm sitting up here thinking I'm probably gonna have to do the silence. It sucks, you know what I mean? But I've been there before, and I ain't too proud to beg. Well, that's what it sounds like. Oh man, I looked at bad last night. I was out there looking for the people, boy. Like I know I got some friends out here that know something about the WH. You know what I mean? So I figured I'll come out here and just see, who do know somebody, and somebody, talk to somebody, tell them I used to be there. Cause boy, when you're not a YouTube partner, boy, you feel like you out here on your own. I'm gonna be honest. Where had you been? Um, I just, took time to, pay attention to life and rebuild, try to start from scratch, and it feel like that's what I'm even doing with my channel. Like I gotta start from scratch. And it's good though because I starting fresh, Um, I only have 1,500 watch hours trip, and 800 of that is on one of my streams alone. Ooh, how you get that? Put me on game. How you do that, Bird? Because I know you know something. That's what I do know. And and we all share the ideas. That's what it said in the title. Let's see, in the live, cooking up vibes and ideas. Like we trying to get the vibe right, right? Let's see. Good to see you back. Yeah, and I keep telling people I ain't all the way back. Like I probably won't be back till like March. And I say that just so I can have time to, like, if I just want to, just take a day off. Like you really can't take days off doing it. Well, you can, but for me with the content that I make, I just can't, and it is just part of just who I am. Is I was a live streamer like all the time, and it's really hard to get out there like that. But it's good to see you while I'm back. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna try to get out here a little bit more. So if you peeking or you know, I ain't gonna lie. I watched the video. Like the video is better than the live stream for me because I can't be in the chat. I can't be in the chat on the live stream, but to be able to go back and watch the video, it feels good to see the people that do stop by. So I do truly appreciate you, gentlemen sales. I mean, excuse me, lady jeans. Is it jeans? Is it jeans? Jens, because it's Ginsman. Okay. Uh, let's see. I walked. Let me see. Connor said there's some real good NFAA F's NCAAF games today. Ole Miss and Oklahoma. If you guys do watch that, Mrs. Fishing probably watched that. Let's see. I guess people watched the whole thing. How? Oh, he said, man. But hold on. You guess people watched. You ain't making it clear. How long was the video? You know what I mean? Like, tell me more. Like, give me some information. Like, how was the live stream? Was it people at the live stream? Like, what did you do in the video? Like, let me know. Yes, any. Y'all gotta finish y'all sentences. Like, I don't be knowing what y'all be talking. Y'all gotta be a little more clear. Like, yes, any. I I, I walk from Mega Gallon. He it was like a 4-hour walk. I nah. I ain't getting ready to do no 4-hour walk now. No, I ain't laughing at you. Like, I'm glad you back safe and you got home all right and everything. Like but you see you were worldwide too. You know what I mean? And they you know, so I don't know. I think it was, I would think it was 3.5 streams. 3.5 stream. What's that? They out here working with measurements now with the live stream. 3.5. You mean hours? Boy, I'm telling you, boy, y'all funny. Y'all funny as a mud, boy. That's a long walk, boy. 4 hours. Woo, man. But we glad you back safe, man. And that's all it took. You know what I mean? Like, what's your view? What was the views of that? Like that had to be a lot of views. Like people had to been watching that. 3.5 hours. Okay, a 3.5 hour live stream walking. I need to go walk somewhere then, huh? Did you show him around and stuff like that? Did you talk to him on the live stream? Try to, what was you doing? Was you doing anything? I ain't trying to get in your business. Like, I know it really ain't my business. You know, and, you know, I was just trying to get an idea, to wonder how to do this. Like, man, trying to figure out who know who. You know what I mean? Like, somebody, like how long ago was that? I feel like I'm asking a lot of questions, huh? Look, he probably ain't even here. Like, I think around 400 views. 400 views. Hmm. 3.5 hours, 400 views. That sounds about right. But that, how? Mm. Hmm. Yeah, I walked one of the famous roads in Manila. Yeah, I definitely won't be walking them roads. Look. Kahana probably know what you talk about too. Look, I watched you. I watched your Manila video. Oh, see, he probably see. I ain't been on YouTube. I ain't been on social media at all, man. And I do apologize because I just I just really left it alone. Like I've been so busy doing other stuff that I feel like I lost out on a lot, and I feel like I'm losing out on a lot. Like I'm totally, and I mean, this was my home. Just to be here, I get back out there to know stuff and see stuff and be a part of stuff. Like I feel like I just ain't really been a part of nothing. Um, I don't even know why y'all here. You know what I mean? I don't know how I made friends. You know what I mean? I got a couple of them still out here, but the rest of them, boy, they ain't messing with me. Like I got some friends, they ain't messing with me. They like you left us out. I left online alone, just being online. It ain't just YouTube. It was Facebook. It was man. It. I feel like I feel like I let the community down. I just didn't do enough. You know what I mean? I ain't been here. And I feel like I need to be here just to be, a part of something. Like I want to be a part of something big. And I feel like you guys are doing stuff big. And I'm just not in position, not in my place. But I feel like it's much needed that time because I've had a chance to create something that is something brand new for me. That when I get there, and I want to say this too, Kahana, I found that all in one yesterday that I think is gonna work for me. You know what I mean? I think it's gonna work, and if it does, then it's gonna be great because then I could probably keep some of the stuff I got, you know what I mean? Or I can get rid of some of them programs, you know what I mean? If it's this all in one works for me. So we'll see. And it said I could do music and stems. That's what it said also. You know what I mean? I want to say that. Bert, a lot of people don't realize how real Filipinos live in the province. Shout out to Me Time. Me Time. When you said the province, I remember I got some friends out there. Um Shout out to Elcom. I mean, is it Elcom? Ecom. He out there. That's her cousin, her uncle or something. I don't know. But shout out to them. But I just hear stuff and I heard stuff and I seen stuff. And me, I don't really truly know a lot. But shout out to Teresa still checking back in. Everyone, thanks, sir. Um, Appreciate it, okay? Appreciate you too. Mega love. Shout out to you too. Appreciate you. Um, I feel blessed by God to experience that, Kahana. I bet. Yeah, but for me, I can't walk out there like that by myself. Like, just because of who I am. Like they gonna question me on some things. You know what I mean? Hey, you don't look like one of us. Come here. And I'll be trying to figure out anyway, maybe it's just me. I'm tripping. Bird, it's not easy to do what you did, especially being a white foreigner. Uh, Shucks. Uh, I, I don't want it to sound too personal, but how you think it was for a black foreigner? I'm sorry, I don't mean no harm. I was like, no, man, I don't even want to talk about it no more. Just because, like, look, I don't want y'all to think I'm joking too much. Like, for real. Look, hello, Bird. Okay, thank to all happy to support my dear. I appreciate you, Teresa. Look, she called me her dear. Black foreigners have it worse. The tribulation. Yeah. I figured that, you know what I mean? I seen a couple things, you know, it made me feel like that. Like, no, I don't think I should. I don't know. You know, like I told you I had to go as a group. You know what I'm saying? Look, security. I'll just play. I'll just play. You know what I mean? But look, it ain't like that out here. Like you can walk the streets of Vegas like we good. Like I'm telling you, you gonna walk over here? Oh snap! But I'm telling you, man, it's hard for that line there. I don't really want to talk about it because I feel like I got something I kind of feel like I can say, but it ain't really my place. You know what I mean? But I will say, um, nah. I try to stay away from race. You know what I mean? Like I joke about certain things to kind of break the ice on some things, but um you know it's still a serious thing, you know, and I see that just being on YouTube, like, you know, I like me being a black man, you know what I mean, I'm not welcome at every channel, you know what I mean, I'm just gonna be real, it's always been like that since I've been out here, you know, but there's been some people out here that have showed me the love and they forced me in their community, and some people stood up to their own community for me to come around. I'm just gonna keep it real. I seen it, and I could name some people that their community didn't support me, but that person supported me, and they was a big content creator. They didn't care how the community felt, and I could say some names, but I don't want them to know that I know and I feel like that. You know what I'm saying? But they was there for me, you know what I mean? Just like, you know, on the low, you know, and I feel like I was there for them. Like you're gonna come across all kinds of things, you know, and you're not gonna be welcome at every channel. Like sometimes, you know, when you don't speak multiple languages and stuff like that, you know what I mean? Like it, not only is it confusing, you know what I mean, but it's sometimes you can be insulted and don't even know you being insulted right there, you know what I mean, and that's a hard thing when you out here gaining support or going to look for support. But there are some content creators out here that don't give a damn what their audience think, they don't give a damn what their family think, and they don't give a damn what their community think. And I'm gonna say shout out to Miss Fontelier, and she was one that stood up to her community and give a damn what her family said. She made sure she came out to support me. She put me on. She made me. She put me on the. She put me on the pen. You know what I mean? She kept me on the pen. You know. It was a lot of people that did that for me. You know what I mean? That community kind of looked down on them for doing certain things. You know, for me. You know, and I don't know if it was just because of my color or because I was a foreigner. Shout out to Road Marshall SL. New friend here. Welcome in. Welcome in. Come on in. Where you from? Um, put it in the chat. I'm going to add you as a moderator. We're looking for people like you. We're glad you're here. We hope to welcome you in, invite you to anything you want to talk about or do. We looking for more friends. So welcome to the channel. I just gave you the mod so you can share your content if you like to share your content. So yo, uh, yeah, welcome here. There you go. There you go. There you go, Bird. Shout out to Kyle Krippner vlog coming up in here. We appreciate you. What's good, my guy? I don't like to be called my guy. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't like to be called my guy because it was something that happened back in the day. A chick called me my guy, and ever since that. Anyway, what's it upcoming? Okay, you said there's content. Okay, you got an upcoming coming up. Let's see. Oh, my bad. And he started laughing. It's all good, Kyle Krippner. I kind of know, man. I remember Kyle Krippner before he graduated from high school. Boy, I'm talking about the whole community was out for Kyle Krippner. They were so happy he was graduating. Like Kyle Krippner has been around for a long time, and when I talk about Fontella, you know what I'm saying, he comes from that batch of people, you know, so I always have kind of kept, you know, kept him around. You know what I mean? Like somehow, some way, he comes back here, you know, and he feel comfortable to be here. So shout out to Kyle Krippner. I appreciate your support. Look, Kyle, did you tell Rosie what I said? Like, you talked to her? Like, y'all gonna get back together? Like, let me know. I ain't know y'all was together. I'll be laughing about this. I wish I got my other channel back, but my God, I've been here since 2018. 2000. You've been on these streets since 2018, Kai? Yeah, right. You ain't been out here that long. You ain't been in these streets that long. Man, you was a young kid. That means you would have been in sophomore in high school, probably freshman. There ain't no way. You wasn't out in these streets. You didn't nobody know you. Let's see, the Triple Legacy Kids. You are my guy. I'm not your guy. Nah, it was a big content creator too. If Frank was here, like I'll ask Frank if he remember it, and then I'll get back into the story of it. But I don't want to really talk about it just because, man, like this chick did it in front of people too. Called me up, my guy. Tried to like she telling me off, my guy. We trying to have a Bible study. What you talk about? You gonna have me tripping out here. Love and respect. Appreciate you. Salute. Shout out to Oz Art coming in the house. I appreciate you, man. What you up to? Happy Saturday. Look, I usually ain't here on Saturday, but I felt like I wanted to come out here. Meet Road Marshall, SL. You know, Oz and y'all connect. You know, see, because Road Marshall is new here. You knew, so y'all actually coming around the same time. So, you know what I mean? And the rest of the people that's here, get to know them, you know what I mean? Like these is cool people. They've been out here for a while, you know, they all got their own channels, you know, they do stuff. And I ain't been around enough, man. Like I do appreciate that y'all still, you know what I'm saying, support, you know, just the community, just me being out here, man. Look, I'm gonna be doing, hey, look, Kyle Krippner. Man, I'm about to get back on the silent live stream, man. You talk about your other channel. You want to get out there and do a silent? I'm about to do one too, man. Come through. Look, I'm gonna have some activities out there. I'm gonna have all kinds of stuff to do on a silent. Look, I'm gonna change the game for silence. Look, I could tell you you're a busy guy myself. Man, I am, man. It's like, but when I think about what I have to go through to get my channel back on, you know what I mean? I want this to be a network. You know, I always gonna have to be live. That was something I wanted to do anyway. Shout out to Doug the guitarist coming in. Good, the Pudging guitar. Excuse me, Doug. My fault. Doug the Pudging guitarist. And that's my people's right there in Canada. You know what I mean? Shout out to him. Doug played the guitar, do his thing. Shout out to my man coming in the door. What's up, he said he left my brother. Boy, look, I thought he was gonna do it. But shout out to Adam Garcia. Salute Garcia, salute. Shout out to him. He came in, he said, "What up, my brother?" I thought you were gonna say my guy. That's been the ongoing thing right there. Yo, Adam Garcia is good people, man. He got good music, man. And he doing his thing, man. Shout out to him. He a believer in Christ, you know, and I just want to just mention that, you know, I'm new at Guitar Center. Oh, you, Doug, don't come up in here playing. You know, I was at somebody's channel the other day, boy. Look, I felt uncomfortable. I don't know if they know me up in here. I seen Doug up in there though, so I was like, "What's up, Doug?" He's A-Trip. She gave me the mod. I was like, I think she gave me the mod. I don't know. I ain't stay long. I ain't know if I should stay. Let's see. Say, bro. Have you ever had any opportunities to check out my worship songs? To be honest with you, I haven't been on social media whatsoever. The reason how I know you doing something though is because I did something on Facebook And I seen you have posted like some like you had did like a I can't even tell you, like I ain't even really been on social media. I haven't had a chance. So I don't want to sit up here and lie. When you get a chance, please do. Can you put it in the chat so I could just go straight to it? Let's see. The Tribulation Kids, you not pushing the laugh button. I'm not. Something just ain't working over there. I gotta fix that. I just man, my nerves is bad, man. Like I ain't even ready to be live all the time, like or even live yet. You know what I mean? But hush. Let's see, Doug. Let's see. I got it right here. I can't play it though, cause man, I'm out here struggling. Like, man, I'm gonna have to stay live all the time to get these watch hours. Slot Savvy is in the house. Shout out to Slot Savvy. It's good to see you, Slot Savvy. Just stopping by for a few minutes. Wishing you the best this fall 2025, the Tribulation Kids. Thank you very much, Slot Savvy PK, and she is good people's right there, and that's one of Auntie Grace friends right there. So we do appreciate you, Slot Savvy, for checking in and saying what's up. um Everybody don't know her, get to know her, let her get to know you before she goes, but make sure you connect. Blessings to each of you. We appreciate you, Slot Savvy. I appreciate you still stopping by. um Thank you very much. So yeah, see, I got to get out here, man. I got to get the network going. I'm trying to be live all the time, but that means it is gonna draw me back on the Tribulation Kids profile, where I can get out here and be more live and be able to come out and check out people's stuff and be more part of the community and be. I was thinking that already before the live stream, like that. I have to get out here, see the new content that people are putting up. You know what I mean? When people coming by, I gotta go stop by. There's a part of doing that helps your channel grow, and I know that. So to get out here and do that on a regular basis, like I was thinking, man, well, I could just make videos. People will watch the videos. You know what I mean? Like, but you got to get out here and make some noise and get new people. All right, shout out to you, Slash Abby. You be good too. Have a great Saturday. Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, man. So this ain't gonna be easy, boy. This ain't gonna be easy, man. Salute Garcia, man. What you up to, man? How you doing? You know, what's new? Y'all tell me, man. How y'all doing in y'all walk? What's going on? Let's praise the Lord. You know what I mean? Let's get into a, a vibe with the Lord in there. You know what I mean? And it's just, you know what I mean? Like that's what people need right there. Like we need something refreshing. You know what I mean? Like y'all got a scripture for the day or something? Let me see. I could read just something in the description. To ask a question or something Let me see. Let me see. Oh, shucks. Let me see. Oh, dang, I didn't really do a bunch in this description today because. Oh, dang, I didn't really do it. Let me see. Um. Uh. Creation lives in the mistakes you don't quit on. Be an example. Be an experiment and the evidence. Excuse me. Let's see. First Peter 5:7. Let's go there. Let's go there. Let's see. First Peter. Uh, First Peter 5:7. All right. Let's see. I'll start at 6. Humble yourselves, therefore, under the mighty hand of God, that he may exalt you in due time, casting all your cares upon him, for he cares for you. Be sober, be vigilant, because the adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion walketh about seeking whom he may devour, whom breasts steadfast in faith, knowing that the same afflictions are accomplished in your brethren that are in the world. Shout out to you, Salute Garcia. Appreciate that one right there, man. That speak for all of us right there. You know what I mean? And it's telling us what to watch out for because there's an enemy out there that's roaring and seeking and trying to seek who he can devour. You know what I mean? And you don't want to get devoured by the enemy. So for us brethren to kind of be around each other, this is each of us need to kind of keep close. You know what I mean? And it's cool because I get a lot of brothers that check in. I appreciate y'all, man. That's what's keeping me strong and building me up, because even when I don't want to be here, I feel like I'm forcing myself to be here, and that's gonna be a good thing because one thing that I felt like I did when I started was I left a lot of content behind. I just keep going, stay live, make content, leave it behind, but it's good to have spiritual food in the chat or what I mean, just period. We can kind of fellowship off that. So I appreciate that. Look, I'm staying humble, bro. The Lord's teaching me to be patient and not to take things for granted. Amen. Yeah, you know, patience, man. Like I think that's what I'm gaining. Like I don't know how I'm gaining it, but I feel like now I've become more patient. Like I feel like before I rush, I was in a rush to do something, in a rush. Like I ain't in a rush no more. Like I just, you know, take my time with it. The older that I get, man, I slow down. Like I just ain't got the time no more. You know, I think that that's a beautiful thing, man. I appreciate your energy. Just bring that energy in the house. Because when you stop by, what I mean, you just stop by, and I appreciate that. Bro, you stay for as long as you can, you stop by. It's people like you that when you stop by, what I mean, you bring something with you. So I appreciate that. And it's been like that. Like you've always brought your music, what I'm saying? I've played your music. I've you know what I mean? Like, yo, when I get back going out here and I get my channel back going, man, just come through. You know what I mean? I'm gonna get my channel back going. Trust me. Like it's gonna take a little bit of time. Lord have mercy. And see, it's discouraging because I know somebody that's been demonetized out there before. Like, boy, you start thinking, you start second guessing. Like, do I want to go back out there and start all over again? You know what I mean? And for me, it's like, ugh. But it ain't about the money. You know what I mean? And even being monetized, it ain't even about that. But people will come to your channel more when you're monetized than to sit out here. But you know what I mean? I got love for the people. I got love for what I do. I love the craft. I love the art. You know what I mean? There's a presence that I get on my live stream, man. That I feel when the Lord is there for me. You know what I'm saying? Like he's with me. You know what I mean? Just continue to do, you know, um, the right thing. And let him steer me and lead me. Like I just need to drive. And we ain't gonna go nowhere. We ain't gonna drive if I don't get in the car and just turn it on. And I feel like, that's what it is for me. Like I just gotta get back in that car and drive. And sometimes it's gonna take a minute. Like I'm gonna be sitting out here all the time. But that's what I'm used to. Like get more content. As long as I got content, people can come watch my stuff. You know what I mean? But if they have been watching it all the way here and it live all the way here and they don't go watch it back, they wait for another live stream. But if they do go watch it back, there needs to be enough of it. You know what I mean? And that's what I want to do. Went to three gathered at we're three or more. There his name is there in his name. There he is in the midst. Amen. I want to work with you in the studio personally, Kahana. Kind of one of them people that he don't stop. I'm telling you, like he just keep going. Shout out to Eric B. You at the right time right now. Appreciate you here. You see how God do. Eric B. Salute Garcia. You know my man's Eric B. Um, Eric B. You know Salute. Check him out, yo. He's a gospel artist. You into the to the gospel. All the brothers in the chat right here is into the gospel. Shout out to you. I appreciate you. Hello, Eric. Appreciate you, Doug, still being in the house. Yeah. We boys. Okay, you do know. Okay, shout out to him. Okay, so Eric B, you got a scripture for today? Yes, sir. Okay, I'll just make sure. Look, so I've done a live stream with Salute. I've done a live stream with Eric. Eric, didn't we do one? We did one. Did one. Did one with Bird. Did one with Kahana. Did one with Doug. I did one with all y'all. Ha! I'm gonna go get them videos. That's what I'm saying. That's my next chore. I'm gonna go get it. Watch. Listen, I'm old school, Trip. I'm used to the studio sessions. Um, Man, it's hard to be old school. It's hard to be new school. It's hard to be anything. It's like I'm trying to adjust. Like I think that's where I'm at in life. Like I don't know where to adjust at. You know what I mean? Like it's not like it used to be. You know what I mean? Like it seems like everything changed. You know, when I look at the world and the shape that it's in, it's like everybody just so into themselves. And I don't want to be so into myself. Like God is doing something to me off camera. You know what I mean? And he's still using me off camera. You know, I'm really on my way to try to do something that we can all be a part of. You know what I'm saying? Unless y'all got something going that I could be a part of. You know, that's just what it is. It's like, yo, how could we do something that we can go get more people? Like everybody in the chat passionate about people. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all love people. You know, and I think that's what my thing is now. Like I gotta go out here and get more people. You know what I mean? Like some of my people left, some of my people still here, some of my people busy. I need to get more people. You know, I'm talking about I lost 30 people at one time. I was like, it was 30. You know, but that's what it is, man. It's a grind, you know, and I didn't want to use my life to count people to go and make people subscribers or followers. I ain't no code leader. I ain't no teacher. I ain't no none of that. And I was saying to myself, like, I never want to call my support subscribers or call them followers or call y'all, you know, with fans. Like I don't got none of that. You know what I'm saying? These are my friends. Like these real people right here. These brothers. Like these ain't bots. They ain't paid for. You know what I mean? Like these real people right here. And they believers. You know, like they believe. Each one of them got their own journey. You know, and what you do in your life with your family and with your friends. You know what I mean? Like you still got a life outside of this. You know, and I just thank y'all, man, for just being in the house, man, because y'all pushing me. Shout out to Enrico Gangs. Much love, big cousin. Just Packy. Shout out to you, Packy. I love you, bro. I love you, man. Straight up. That made me feel good. And you know what? And I knew you was subscribed over here because you seen me before when we was down. When I was on the strip. You know what I mean? I walk by myself and I was like, I'm out here by myself. you was on that video. You was like, where you at, cousin? Shout out to my fam right there. Enrico Gates. That's my family. That's my cousin. He out here. And he real too. I'm all the way real. That's my family right there. Real cousin, real blood. I just want to say that. What else finna do? Oh yeah. Let me make sure he's straight. Packy, what you got going on, man? And look, man, if you got any content or anything you want to do, man, here go to the mod, because I know that you be with the music and just management, and you got artists, you got producers, um, I know you businessman. I seen you at the studio. I seen the way you was moving. That's why I was like, well, you know what? Okay, you know what I mean. If you do got any kind of content or anything, man, you let me know. I'm gonna get out here and help you move it, and that's my position in the family business, But shout out to him if he in the background. Let's see. I have StreamYard. Yeah, I seen that when I came over to your channel the other day. I seen that you and the way I knew it was because you had promoted them for your discount. You know what I mean? But I know that StreamYard promotes itself, and they give you the option to kind of put, your discount out there, because I got one now too. But I had to get back into just investing in myself, you know what I mean? Putting myself in a position, and I could tell you, man, I'm in a position now where I feel like, I gotta fight for, just the entertainment side. I gotta fight just to say something and just be heard. You know what I mean? Like it's just how am I gonna get out there and have a network if I don't get out here and network? So I need to get out here and network with people. I need people to be able to feel comfortable that they can network. You know what I mean? If you got content, you dropping stuff in, you're in the chat, however way, y'all make a move. That made me feel good though. Just because now I know, you know what I'm saying? Like my family in the background, you know what I'm saying? I need people to make sure they be respectful and make sure you move. That's what's up. You know what I mean? And that mean, it's gonna be more checking in, because we deep, and we all carry the last name. So, let's see, you still have my mailing address, kind of. Let's see. Will you invite trips others if they want? Uh, let's see, Kahana, just hook set your channel. Um, what am I thinking? We will invite trips and others if they want. Oh. Yes. I know what you're talking about. You talk about working inside a StreamYard studio, because that's what we used to do. Okay. I'll be lost. Um, so yeah, man, I'm in the house, man. I usually ain't here on Saturday, but it's just that time, where I have to, like, I'm talking about, man, I'm looking at my numbers like, yo, I'm falling apart, but I can get back out here, and it's like really starting back over again, you know what I mean? So I'm not gonna be able to take as much time as I was taking off, but shucks, not damn. Man, I'm down. Fuck, man. Y'all don't know, man. Like, I'm probably gonna lose some support as much as I'm gonna go live. And like I said, I'm gonna be doing silence and stuff. So it's gonna be a live chat where you could just come through and hang out. You know what I mean? Like, you're gonna be able to meet some people and be able to talk to some people. You know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna be up in there trying to host it, stuff like that. If I fall asleep on you, I just fall asleep. I don't know if I'm gonna do it, man. I don't want to do it, man. Like, it's just too much. You know what I'm saying? Like, dog, y'all don't know how much work it's gonna be, man. You know what I mean? But I need y'all to be able to share your content and stuff like that. It's gonna put me back on the streets. I'm talking myself into it, man. Let me. This is what I'm gonna do. 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 Dina, this is what you need to do. Give me a second, you guys. Let me just get my mind right. My mind is just not right now, and I know why it's not right. So just give me a quick second. Um, because I gotta be in the house. I have to be in the house. I think I want to do this one if I can find it. Uh, so I could take a break and y'all could take a break. I'm gonna be right back. Why don't we go with man? I want to hear some IQ. I want to hear some IQ. Let me. Let me put this joint on right here. I shouldn't have even told him I was gonna do nothing. Let's go back. Let's go back with this one. Just because when Kahana came in the house, he said, "Believe, conceive, and achieve." Yeah. Overdrive. Maximum satisfaction. Overdrive, maximum satisfaction. Overdrive, maximum satisfaction. Overdrive, maximum satisfaction. Yeah. Overdrive, maximum satisfaction. The ladies, man, he's such a gentleman, he's so polite. Yeah, drive that extra mile to make them girlies smile. Yeah, kiss the girls and make them cry. Stay dressed, smelling good. Let them know when they pretty and fly. Don't let them just walk by. Keep building your manhood. Say hi, even if they don't reply. When it comes to numbers, ladies lie. Let me tell you why. They care how you think of them. They care how you perceive. They quick to mislead you to believe only what they want you to believe. Yeah, I'm talking to my little homie. A man was born to lead. All you have to do is believe, conceive, and achieve to succeed. Overdrive. Yeah. Maximum satisfaction. Overdrive. Maximum satisfaction. Overdrive. Yeah. Maximum satisfaction. Yo, take it from me, I have more years on this earth. Any relationship is hard work, and love hurts. It's just an innocent flirt. I don't mean to divert, I'm not an expert. When it comes to pickup lines, invite her for dinner with a glass of wine. Chillax, be easy, don't rush the time. Get to know her, try to be friends first. Don't engage with a stranger, that's the gold digging #1 danger. Talking to my little brother on the track, here's another banger. Overdrive. Maximum satisfaction. Overdrive. Maximum satisfaction. Overdrive. Maximum satisfaction. Max, stay motivated, stay encouraged. Most times you have to encourage yourself. Stay energized to build your enterprise. Nothing in life is worth anything to jeopardize. That statement I emphasize. Take it from the wise, keep your eyes on the prize. Remember there's a winner inside. Stay ambitious, always on top of your business. Never slack up, keep your foot on their neck. That's how you gain respect. Stay positive, they love a good vibe to keep us subscribed. Stay mysterious and keep them guessing. Keep moving forward, pressing, no backing up. This is peer pressure, little homie, keep your chin up. Regardless what you go through, it's just experience to show you you can improve, you got a lot to lose. Only you can walk your shoes, can't nobody be you. Stay true to yourself, never try to be somebody else. Stay authentic, genuine, rare, one of a kind. My best advice is written in my rhyme. Trying to reach you while you in your prime. You about to shine, yeah, yeah, overdrive. Maximum satisfaction. Overdrive. Maximum satisfaction. Overdrive. Maximum satisfaction. Overdrive. Yeah. Keep your head up. Stay motivated. Yeah, I'm in the house. Shout out to the chat. I seen the chat was moving. I took a quick little break, but I appreciate you. I see Latoya had came through the door. Shout out to Latoya. Always behind you. Appreciate you, Packy, for saying that. And I thought about that on my break. Like it was good to have fam in the house. If you checking in, or if you checked and run this back, you know what I mean. I'm trying to get watch hours. So I'm gonna be out here getting videos. I can't. Like, look, I'll probably be at home though. I ain't gonna be going nowhere. You know what I mean? That's my peoples. Shout out to Eric B. Yes, sir. I thank you. Just hit the 3K out there. with the word, or are you still? I gotta get out here in these streets, like, cause you used to be at the gym. You used to have the basketball team in the rec center, and that's one thing I would like to incorporate. And have already done this when I first got out here. That was part of YouTube City. Like, I wanted to make a virtual rec center with a coach there. You know what I'm saying, and use the animation of it. You know what I mean, and maybe I could do that with you. Because of my new idea of what I'm trying to do now. Is to make the whole YouTube City project. I'll be able to give people a visual of that particular idea that I started out here with. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll be able to go back to my old content and do stuff. So I don't know if people really understand the idea until I actually do the animation. And I was trying to get time off to go and do that. And I think I'm still gonna take the time off just to do that, but I'm gonna be out here doing a little more live streaming. It's just hard for me to do a live stream and then be in an editing mode and then be in a production mode. Like, it's so much stuff I'm doing, but that's something I wanted to do, was incorporate direct center. So I'm still doing the community balling. Please check into. Hey, do you game at all, Eric B? Shout out to my man coming through the door. Dick McGriffin is in the house. Shout out to DMG, and let me say shout out to Latoya again, just in case she ain't hear me. Um, Absolutely true, my dear. And Teresa, I'm glad you're still in the house. She be checking in, and she be looking in. Appreciate you. So yeah, but if you wouldn't mind for me to incorporate that and try to do something with that, like one day, like, I don't know how long it'd be for me to do it, but it's just if I could bring these ideas that I used to have back, like, I need to call Rick, today, as a matter of fact. Let's see. Shout out to Latoya. Yeah, I don't know if she's seen me, say that. Um, but anyway, man, what y'all got going on? Is anybody thinking of something new? Anybody thinking of some creative thoughts? How are you doing with your walk? Do you need a word? Do you got a word? Um, like this is the time to share. You guys want to share? You guys want to talk about something, have a discussion? I would invite people up on the live stream, but I don't want people to think, oh, he on, invite us because he's not. I just play Madden Mobile on my phone. The reason why I say that is the idea, on the PlayStation 5 is to have, the team, and we be able to be out there with our my players. But that will be for next year. Like, I'll be talking big stuff, like, I'm gonna do it today. But I'm really gonna start doing stuff on my other channel, and because both of my channels are not monetized, it gives me a chance to just gonna kind of focus on the content and do the work, And I really have been trying to do the work, but I want to give you guys better visuals to understand what I'm doing. I'm not rich like you, Trips. Man, I don't know why people keep saying that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not rich. Like, you want me to get into it? I'll tell you. Man, I'm not. Man, you know what? I thank the Lord that people believe that, you know what I'm saying? But boy, shucks, I always been BAD, broken doing it. Let me just put that out there, just in case, my homeboy Tone. And speaking of my homeboy Tone, let me make sure I speak up on the Global 13 project, because I did hear a piece of it and I'm very impressed, because it I think when people hear this, they're gonna be like, "What the hell is that?" It's gonna be some out of this world that you have never heard before. It's just that he's so creative, and I was very happy for him. Um, so shout out to E2 Riddle, shout out to Why Not, just all that, Tone, like, yo, he got something. Like, I was very impressed, and I'm actually gonna get on the project, but shucks, I don't know if I could fit, just because. Nice to meet you, Eric. Teresa, happy to meet you. Yeah, Speaking of Tone, I'm wearing his design right here. I had that sent to me from my store, online store. And look, he designed it. I just wanted to say shout out to him. And it says wave, and it says win, and visualize everything. And I want to say shout out to him for that. Just because that was a mentality I came into this today with. Like I want to visualize everything. Like I don't never want to put a price tag on what I'm doing. I love doing what I do. I love the people. I love to build. And I feel like it's gonna build community, and as long as I can get out here and just have the right message, and I'm speaking the right vibe and have the right tone, and I'm not trying to disrespect or step on nobody's toes. You know what I mean? I just feel like this is how I can grow. And some of the stuff that I've been doing, I can bring that in and try to make it work with what I'm doing on the live stream. So I just really am going to be trying a lot of different things, but I felt like I need to go out here and at least get like 30 videos right now. You know what I mean? So this is just one at 30. I'm going to come out here and do 30 more, just to have the content, just to have a playlist. I've been to a couple of different channels that allowed me to share my content. I went and shared my playlist because they told me to share it. You know what I mean? Share my channel. Well, if you don't tell me to share my channel, I might as well share a playlist. That's how it is with the grind. You know what I mean? Like you got to go out here and you got to push your content on people. You got to go to people's channels where you are welcome at, and you're not gonna be welcome at everybody's channel, but I want to welcome people to my channel. I want to get out here, gain more support, go find people, look for people, brand new people. If I stay live, somebody brand new might just come up in here, and they'll be able to meet some people and network. That's what that's what it is for me. So even though the chat ain't moving, I gotta try to keep my content moving. It's different times of the day when people can check in. So what I'll try to be doing is just spending a couple records on the low, you know what I mean, and try to stretch it and talk all the way through and just wait for people. If say somebody can come by, they come by. But for me, I'm just gonna be making a bunch of videos, and if I can do it in front of a live audience with people here, that's fine too, but when there's zero people here, I still got to get out here and get it done. And that's the hardest part, is just to talk it to, but to hear it back for myself, I'm fine with it, just to hear myself speak all the way through. So when there's nobody here, I just keep going, just try to find something to talk about, and that's what it is, for right now. So I feel like this is not straight enough. I probably need to take a break and fix it, but I'm gonna leave it alone, just because I can't let it stress me out. Well, yeah, I can. I'm particular about certain stuff, and I just want my product to be right. You know what I mean? I want everything to be nice, and I want to get myself in a position where, when I invite people up or when I invite people over, or I'm sitting down talking with somebody, you know what I mean? I ain't up here stuttering. I ain't up here trying to get my stuff together. You know what I mean? I want my stuff to be right. So that's what I've been working on, and I ain't in no rush to get out here to try to get monetized. Like it don't matter to me about the money, you got to put the time in. And that's the thing. Like I was sitting up here thinking, most people are working 80, 40 hours a week. You know what I mean? 80 hours every 2 weeks. I'm like, yo, that's an 8-hour day. Like, I'm not finna be out here for no 8 hours, And then I was trying to break it down and do the math. Like, yo, I feel like I need 3,500 watch hours, and that's a lot of watch hours. But people watch the live stream. It's the videos that people really don't watch that much no more. Like they'd rather be at the live stream. But for me, doing the live stream, I'd rather go back watch the video. Like seriously, because I could just watch it straight through, no hiccups and all the rest of that, and then I could fast forward stuff. And I hate to say it like that. Like some stuff need to be fast forward, but I enjoy watching myself, you know, so I don't really stress about going to make the content, you know. It's just putting the time in. Like that's a lot of hours, you know. And I thought about all the hours I used to put in. Like I don't know if I could just sit up there and just talk like that, you know what I mean? But it's the people. Like it depends who there, you know, who I'm talking to, what we talking about, you know what I mean? And it's the energy, you know, in the community, you know what I mean? Like, cause people be busy. Like you get some to check in, check out, you get some to stay, some to go, you know what I mean? Some to come back. It's just the way it works, you know. And I know that people be busy, you know, cause I be busy. Like I ain't had a chance to do nothing. And it's just this is just a lot of shit that I feel bad on because it's like, damn, I wish I could have did all that stuff months ago to be building, you know what I mean, and supporting people, you know what I mean. But I feel like, you know, I could understand why people would feel like, oh, he ain't support. But I haven't been on social media whatsoever, online at all, you know, and it just sucks though, because boy, I'm out here struggling, boy, trying to get it done. But I feel like I know I can get it done, you know. And it ain't nothing slowing me down but myself. So when I see people, you know, check in, you know, I appreciate you. Shout out to you, Kahana, for coming back, man. What you got going on, man? You watching football? You watching college basketball? What you doing? Yo, yo, did you get that message I sent to you this morning? Did you understand what I was saying? I'm glad I just thought about that. Like you didn't respond, did you? I don't think you did. No, you didn't. Four people in the house that ain't talking. We gonna get somebody out here though, man. Yo, I was thinking about it the other day. I was like, I remember when I got out here and I did a marathon live stream. That was the day I did 6 live streams in a row, and I just kept on going. Like I'll just keep going because I feel like I'm getting ahead. That's all new content. I'm getting ahead. You know what I mean? And I could drop that behind and I could take a break. But that's just how bad it be. Like you got to really get out here and spin them wheels for that meter to go. Boy, that meter, that watch hour meter, boy, it ain't no joke. Bird back in the house. Appreciate you, Bird, man. What you doing? You busy today? Like you usually busy too. I don't know how I'm gonna do this, man. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. This ain't gonna work, man. I ain't doing two today. I promise you, I ain't doing two. This is Saturday. I felt like, okay, it's Saturday. You know, they probably ain't that big. Yo, it's crazy. I just thought about you just now too. AB, appreciate you stepping in the door. But man, I was thinking it's Saturday. Like most people ain't gonna be as busy today. You know what I mean? Like I'm gonna go ahead, jump out there. But it's because I was looking at my watch. I was yesterday like, yo, there's no way I'm gonna get it done the way I've been doing it. There's no way. You know, just with the amount of time I just took off within that 6 months and the content that I made within that 6 months and how I made it, it ain't gonna work. It's just like, so I appreciate you being in the house, AB. What you got going on, man? You get that haircut? He probably at the barber shop right now. Look, man, AB, I've been trying to get some people to join the team, man. That's gonna be rough for us to get a starting five, man. BDB, he don't want to do it. And then you see Eric B. He ain't with it. I just finished the stream. Oh, you did? Oh, not yet. How how you on your stream and you over here? Like I never understood. Like you could do multiple things. I can't multiple. I mean, multitask. Saturday morning Hillsongs. Shit, I don't even know how long I'm gonna be live, man. Like I'm sick of it already, man. Like I feel like I'm Rick one ball, man. I tried to call you yesterday, man. I'm out here stressing today, boy. Like y'all think I should go to the doctor? I'm stressing, man. Man, Rick, you know how long it's gonna take me to get monetized, man? God damn. Look, I know I ain't been consistent, man, but for 6 months I've been out here doing something. And I'm like, shucks. It seems like it's gonna take it. It's gonna take a lot more than what I've been doing, Rick. I missed your call, bro. Yeah, and I said, man, when he called back, it's gonna be late. Let me stop pushing a lot. Let me stop. Shout out to Monkey Man Productions. Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate you. Um, what up, K Dog from Rick? I mean, yes, AB Rick. Just in case you don't know. So anyway, man, Rick, I called you yesterday because I needed help on something that you was talking about, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go try to do what Rick was talking about. So I went to go try to do it, but I ran into a difficulty, and I just had a quick question that I was gonna ask you, but I don't want to ask you on the live stream because I don't want people to know what we was talking about. Yo, and Rick, man, I'm having a hard time, man. I don't know how I'm gonna do this, man. I like, look, man, look, I can't do this every day and all day. It seemed like that's what it's gonna take though to get monetized. Like Rick, man, I thought I did enough. You know what I mean? In 6 months, I thought I did enough to have enough content. But Rick, look like I'm gonna have to do about 30 more videos. You know what I mean? Just to have some content for people to watch. Now we'll probably get it popping within them 30 videos. But man, I'm ready to do some new stuff. Like I wanted to get onto the stuff I was working on to help bring it. But it's like, man, I gotta come out here and get my channel back going. So man, I'm about to do some silent live stream. I'm about to do some silent live streams, man, and I'm about to get it popping. That way I go to sleep, I'll leave this joint running. We'll get some people in the house then, and then maybe. Maybe. God, oh man, like you know how much work is. Oh my God, you know how much work. This gonna be hard, man. Like, look, I thought about it. I started second guessing myself, Rick. Look. AB, when I was at your live stream, that's when I was second guessing myself. Like, oh shucks, I don't think I want to. Yo, y'all ain't never been demonetized before. Y'all know the feeling. That joke got me feeling weak, boy. Like, oh man, like they don't mess with you when you ain't monetized, man. And it look like, boy, it's gonna be summer next year. Yeah, so I'm about to get out here and just network. I'm about to get out here and just try to stay live as long as I can, man. So I'm gonna drop them silent live streams, you know what I mean? Be up in the chat talking. Man, come on, man. Y'all can't be laughing. Man, dog, man. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. I swear, I don't know how I'm gonna do this, man. I'm gonna be doing some silence though. That's what I do know, boy. I'm gonna put one page up, boy. Keep that junk on silent and keep the phone in my pocket, boy. Look, the boy is live. You know what I'm saying? Look. I'm telling you, man, that's what it's gonna take, boy. I'm telling you, look, but AB, no, boy, you know, silence, boy. You get all kinds of people to come through. I'm telling you, they got a silent network. Like it's a network of people out there. Like they work together. They go help people with their silence and stuff. I'm, tell, I'm telling you, they used to help me, man. So that's what I'm saying, man. Like I need to find them again. Addis, man, come through. Addis, can you come through? It's like so serious. Like, look, y'all remember her? Oh my God, I'm gonna start pushing the laugh button, man. I'm losing support, man. Like this ain't good, man. Like, I'm telling you, um, I'm second guessing this thing, man. But Rick, I'm gonna need to talk to you, man. Like seriously, I know you busy and everything, but I'm gonna need to talk to you, man. I'm personally have to call you, you know, just so I can ask you a couple questions, you know, about that thing that we was talking about because I couldn't find what you were saying. I could find it, but I was saying I couldn't read it the way you said I would be able to read it, you know, and I felt like you could kind of explain that to me and kind of take me there, but don't do it on the live stream just because, you know what I mean, some secrets. Um, what up, baby? What up, Bird? Man, damn. this is what took me so long to get back out here to start trying to get on the live stream. Like, I knew I was gonna have to be consistent, man. And yo, that rep bar, that it like a rep bar. Like it look like an XP bar. It just don't look like it's moving whatsoever. It don't matter how many videos I got, bro. The people just not watching. You know what I mean? And I gotta get out here and make a fool of myself and then start watching. Like, man, if I get out here and do some karaoke, boy, I can get monetized today. You know what I mean? So I might be singing a couple songs. You might hear me on a cover song. I might get out. I might have to get out here and sing something. What you know I got you, bro. Thank you, man. Cause man, I was out here looking thirsty. Yes, I was out here looking for somebody. Like, look, y'all know something. You know something. You know somebody about the WH. Hey, Rick. I was trying to go to the old connect and everything. No, we don't do that no more. Like, what? What you mean? You know somebody that do? Man, it's stressing me out. Like, y'all think I should take a stress test? I should go see the doctor or something, man. Like, I feel like I ain't never been stressed out like this before. Like, y'all ain't never been demonetized. Like, I'm telling you, boy, when YouTube ain't messing with you and you ain't a partner, boy, you feel like you out here on your own. I feel like an independent contractor out here. You know what I'm saying? Like, dog, like, then I went to what's her name? I went to Daisy at a Lynn channel yesterday. Like, that's why I was saying I was looking thirsty. I was over there, and I was asking her, you know what I mean? Like, you know, no, she asked me. That's what she started the conversation. She said, "What happened to your $sign?" Yo, her whole chat was up in there laughing. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, how you think I felt? You know what I mean? Like, her whole chat was up in there laughing. Like, you ain't got the $sign. Like, oh. Yo, McKay, where you at, man? Shucks, man. Daylene, talk to somebody. You know what I mean? I'm gonna start saying your name out. Novi, I know something. You know something. Look, Maylene, both of y'all. Oh man, shucks. So I figured I just come out here and start doing more live streams. It ain't gonna be nobody here. They might check it for a quick second, but boy, I gotta get out here and talk to myself. Ain't nobody gonna be talking back, so I gotta come out here and make a fool of myself. So shucks. I'll be looking for our friends, man. So we looking for new people. If you're new to the channel, you know what I mean, please subscribe. You know, I didn't put the timeout on you, you know what I mean, for being a subscriber, a new subscriber. So if you want to say something in the chat, I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be honest with you. You don't have to subscribe because I looked in the YouTube studio. I see that a lot of like 47% of y'all watch me, y'all ain't even subscribe. Okay, y'all, but y'all be watching. Okay, yeah, I appreciate it. I don't care about the subscription. I need the watch hours. Keep watching is what I'm trying to tell you. They be in the background. They either be they ain't even subscribed. Look, Packy, my cousin in the house. Look, Packy, is you subscribed, man? Nah, he subscribed. I know he is because he wouldn't have known I was live. You know, but this is, dang, man. Like, I was sitting out here thinking about it. Like, they telling me like it's really like 57% of men that watch me now. And I think that, you know what I'm saying, just for the brothers to know I'm in the house and we in the house, you know, I appreciate y'all. You know what I mean? Just for us being able to stick together, man. Like, yo, I feel like I come from a good camp of people. Yo, yeah, man, where you was at when we were sharing the scriptures? Frank is back in the house. Look, I'm subbing just yo, I appreciate you, man. Like, it's just funny, man. But yeah, I'm getting mostly the fellas is checking in, and look, I'm about to read some stuff to you right now, just because. What's you want to? Okay, Hold on, Kahana. I'll text you back in a second. I was gonna do something. I forgot what I was gonna do. What I was gonna do. I picked up my phone for something, and then I seen Kahana message, and it just threw me off. I'm like, I'll do this first though. I was gonna do something. Oh yeah, that's what I would go. I would go here to check this out. So I'm in the YouTube studio, right? And I'm at the analytics. I ain't gonna give you all the information, but I'm gonna give you some information. You know what I mean? And it's saying, it's saying, it's saying. Well, hold on. I just ran across the watch hours. I'm like, shucks, I need to stay live. This look bad. this. But no, I wanted to show y'all something. If I could get to it without playing so much. My audience is saying that 92% of people are new. I got new viewers, 92% of people. The casual viewers is 6.8%. Like we need more casual watching, you know what I mean? And the regular views is 0.9. The fact of the matter is most people are watching me from the phone. Man, look, you take it from the experience. I need y'all to start watching on the TV. Not just playing. I'm saying it's supposed to be homemade television, but y'all watch it from a mobile phone. Shout out to Brett Glaso, man. Thanks for coming back, man. Look, I just need to be live, man. Look, because I know some people be just floating around looking for something to do, but if y'all bored and stuff, like, look, I'm trying to give y'all the numbers. Like, this is for real. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, we make a homemade television. I need y'all to start watching from the TV. Nah, but for real, you know what I mean? I feel like I gotta get out here and I gotta get the people, I gotta get it going because I don't want people to feel like Frank, remember when I first started? People were feeling like I ain't gonna be able to get it done unless I got help. Like a lot of people were feeling like that. So I'm like, I'll get out here, just talk my way through. So I'm gonna be doing a lot of talking. I gotta do like the next 30 videos. Like I gotta get out here a lot to make a lot of content. But I just wanted to just say, you know, most of y'all are watching from a mobile phone. That's 76% of you guys. I just 70% of you guys, 76% of you guys are watching from a phone, 11% are watching from a tablet, and 9% are watching from a computer. 2.6 is watching from a television. I need all y'all to start watching on the television. I'm just playing. But the age that we are talking to, it seems that the age is from 35 to 44. You know what I mean? And that's pretty good. You know what I mean? But that's only 22.8%. But 45 to 54, the age group of 45 to 54. 22%, man. 22.8%, man. Oh no, excuse me. So, yeah. The age from 35 to 44 is 22.8%. The age from 45 to 54 is 32%. I got some older guys. I don't know if there's older guys. I got some older people watching me, is what I'm saying. They're older than me. But I don't mean nothing by it. Like, y'all probably watching the video. If y'all in the chat, no, it's a couple of y'all. Look, Frank. Look, Kahana. That's look, Brett. We know Brett. Oh, no, I'm just playing. Because people that are from 55 to 64, 25% of the people are watching, you know, and they're tuning in. 25%. That is a lot of people at that age. You know what I mean? Like, some people just be in the background. They don't be saying nothing. Like, I would have never thought that somebody between the age of 55 and 65 is watching, right? Check this out. Males, 59.5% of males is watching, and 40% of females are watching. And users specified 0. So I'm saying, like, I guess they don't have the sex. Like, I guess you could just be male and female on this particular count. Like, I don't think they're counting everything else. Like, you see some of this stuff that they out here saying that they is, like, they ain't male or female. They, them, him, shim. So anyway, 40% of females are watching. Now let's get into this. That's good though. More mature. Look, I'm 70% male viewers. 70% male viewers. Whoa. Whoa. That them numbers can't be true, Bird. You got a lot of females that watch you. There ain't no way. So check this out. So let's get into this one. Because I've always thought, oh well, I'm out the country. Like they mostly watch me outside the United States. But these numbers say 63.6% watch in the United States. Shout out to the United States. I appreciate y'all for the love. You know what I mean? Whether you subscribed or not, you know what I mean? Like these are what my analytics are saying about this. That 1.6% are watching in Brazil. And that's probably my friend Telemina. She probably the only 1% out there watching in Brazil. You know what I mean? I had a couple people that's out there in Brazil. But Telemina, I know her. 1.3% watching in the UK. Yo, my numbers is down in the UK. We need to pick that back up. Real talk. You know, they only count max on here, is what I'm saying. You know what I mean? Like, I know some more people out there in the UK. You gonna do me like that? Oh, it's a whole kissable lips thing, right? We good. I got love for it. Let's see. 54% are subscribed and 46% are not subscribed. 46 of y'all, man. Come on, man. I need y'all to look out for the kid, man. Like, subscribe if you gonna watch. You know what I mean? Then you can get the latest drop, the newest update. You know what I mean? Don't you want to get some new content? Like, what you doing? You ain't gonna subscribe. You still thinking about it? Let's see. I got 11.2% Indonesian viewers. I had some Indonesian viewers. Our views are down. They're not even counting Indonesia right now. It looks like we're only talking about Brazil, the UK, and the United States over here for right now. We got to branch out. We got to do better. Like I seen these numbers last night, and I read it like a report. Like, what is going on? It's telling me. Hold on. It's telling me. Let's see. Hold on. Here you go. Here you go. Wait. Hold on. Shucks. I was looking for something because I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you what it's gonna say. Is this it? This ain't it. I was gonna look and see what it's saying about and usually it does tell you like the best times for you to go live, like it was gonna say it, but for me, I go live when I can, but I just wanted to mention this stuff. They tell me the best time to go live is 6 a.m., 12 p.m. On Saturday. It is at 8 o'clock a.m. That's what it says. Let me see what it's saying. It's got me. It's got me out here to go live on Saturdays between 6 and 8. We know what's gonna crack at between 6 and 8. Like later live streams, they do tend to get more, and I think that I'm gonna have to start getting into that later live stream area. And the only reason why I say that is because for homemade television, it has to be later in the evening, like when people is chilling and you lay back, and it's got to be that. You know what I mean? And I didn't think that I could do it at that hour, but I could see I'm gonna have to do something. You know, mine goes number 1 USA, number 2 Indonesia, number 3 Philippines. See, they ain't even had the Philippines on there for me. They ain't even watching me in Hong Kong. Um, you know what I'm saying? Like it looked like I'm back in the States, you know what I mean, where my man AB at, I'm talking about, boy, my people overseas don't even holler at the kid no more. You know what I mean? And it look like a lot of them ain't even going live as much, you know. But man, that's what life does. You know what I mean? Like I can't. That's good news because we know who's in charge. Men make things happen. It's not easy to be a man nowadays. Oh shucks. Look, AB, you heard me. Look, we out here, we back in the United States, you know what I mean? Like they ain't even watching me in the Philippines, they ain't watching me in Hong Kong. Don't look like they watching me out there in Japan. Don't look like we being watched out there in Kuwait, you know what I mean? Saudi Arabia, you know, New Zealand, like what happened to Australia? You know what I mean? Like we was everywhere at one time, you know, and I feel like we gotta get back out there, and the way we gotta do it, we're gonna have to do the silent live stream. You know what I mean? I'm gonna make up a new way to do the silent live stream. That's gonna be really fun to do. It's gonna be cool and it's gonna keep people lit. You know what I mean? And then I could find out what the numbers looking like. Then I'll come back and I'll start matching those numbers with real live streams. And we get back out here. But I think it's gonna have to be a different hour today. It has to. Look, mine says 58% male, 44.2% females. Perfect. Just run videos. What time? What kind of videos? Like on repeat? What? Yeah. That's what I was thinking. I'm gonna make something for it. You know what I mean? But like, I don't want to bore y'all with just, you know what I mean? Like sometimes I'll be watching the videos, like the videos I made, like it just a bunch of music and just watching images, like it just bores me. You know what I mean? Like that's why I want to pay to get. Man, this shit expensive, man. Like I'm telling you, man. Like this shit starting to cost some money, man. Like I don't even mean to cuss like that, but that's I found something about all in one last night that I wanted to pay for. But I'm hesitant. You know what I mean? Like I don't, man. It's this gonna cost a little bit more, but it's gonna give me more options, and I'll be able to do a lot more. And if I could do that, and I like the way it look, and I show y'all, y'all gonna be a whole different person, man. Cause I'm gonna be so happy I found something I truly like. You know, and that's what I'm saying, man. Like, and then it got all my peoples involved. That's why I want to make sure I want it to look nice. I want y'all to enjoy it. You know what I mean? So when I show y'all gonna be like, oh snap. And then when you see a character or you see something contributing to what you do or who you are, you know what I'm saying? Like that's a bird, man. It is. What time is it? 1:47. Damn. Man, I'm telling you, man, like in order to make this thing start working again, I gotta do like 32 hour, 3 hour live streams. You know what I mean? That'll give people enough time to watch something, you know, until I could go ahead and make another video. And then I gotta get out there. I also thought about like making like a little trailer or something I just put out and then I run that joint. You know what I mean? But you gotta put it out in order to like run it like that. You know what I mean? But I'll be seeing the way certain people just be running their trailer and just, you know, how people checking in and stuff like a silent, you know, but I don't want nothing boring. So I'm gonna work on it, you know, and it's gonna buy me some time. Watch what I do. I got an idea. I should quit my job and go back to. Oh man, you can go back to live or just to visit. Mhm. Boy, I wouldn't. I'm just keeping it real. I wouldn't. The only reason why, man, I heard some stories. You know what I mean? Like to quit. You gonna work out there? Look, they hiring. I might go too. I'm just joking. I play too much, man. So yeah, man, that's what I'm doing, man. Like, I'm thinking now, man. Like after seeing my numbers and stuff, man. Like let me show you my watch house, boy. Y'all gonna laugh. Y'all gonna laugh at this, boy. Y'all gonna laugh at this. Look at this right here. I'm gonna show you on the camera too. This what it look like to the people out there. Boy, this don't look good. Man, look at that. Look, 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 look. Look, check this out. 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 What that say? What that say? What that say right there? Wait. What that say? What that say right there? What that say right there? Ain't that a bitch? Look, I'm grown. I should be able to curse out every now and then. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't mean it. My job always hiring. I'm not talking about your job. I'm not talking about getting your job so you can go back to Manila. I'm talking about we gonna get a job in Manila. Like, shucks, man. I'm ready to leave. Boy, I can't go out there, man. Mm-mm. 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 It's funny because I'm gonna leave that alone. Don't do it. But I did have that talk though just recently. You know what I mean? Like, you know, we gonna go to Philippines. Mm. Who? I believe that. Let's see. All these people losing SNAP benefits next month. Is that the people part of the government shutdown? Um, there's some stuff going on. You could smell it brewing in the air. It was something we was talking about yesterday. When I was off the air, it has something to do with Diddy. Like, do you think that Donald Trump will get Diddy off? And then I thought about it, was like, well, what's going on in the world? Like, is there like a war that they're trying to hide something or anything like that? Like, this would be the time to sprinkle out a distraction. You know what I mean? To do whatever it is that they're doing behind the scenes or under the table, or you know what I mean? That's just how I feel like if like the next big news like could be something that is not even like relevant or necessary. You know what I mean? To be big news that they might use, you know what I mean, as a distraction. I don't know why I said that, but it felt like that to me because of Australia, how you say that? You know, because I know there's a war going on over there right now. It's some stuff. EBT benefits gonna dry up in these recipients. Yeah, I've been hearing about the EBT, been hearing about Social Security, been hearing about all kinds of little different things. Then you ain't got to tell me about groceries, like the grocery bills these days. Like I'm nervous because my daughter works at the grocery store. Um, and it's like, you got to think about it. Like even like before the pandemic, when stuff started going in, it seemed like stuff started disappearing from the shelves and stuff like that. It seemed like it's some stuff starting to brew up a little bit, but it's like I can't tell you because I ain't really been paying attention. But I've been like on my other profile, and I see some of the stuff that people are talking about, and then you see what I put in the chat earlier today. Like we didn't even talk about that. You know what I mean? Getting the LED lights on your nails or in your eyeballs, and the lady walked around and she had the implants into her body and into her hand, and she was saying she had like 20 something of them or whatever. It just does not seem natural whatsoever. You know what I mean? And I think there's a limit we should go. You know what I mean? To really making ourselves transhumanized, or you know what I mean, like anything to do with AI or anything to do with technology. Like I think that's beginning to trend, and they trying to make that thing trend just by what I was showing you on the video. Like, yo, y'all be careful out there, man. The people that's around you and the people that you run into, you know what I mean? Because some of them might be trying stuff like that. Like, yo, they come to the crib and they got a LED light in their hand. Like, yo, I'm telling you, man, don't speak to them. There are barely any stores left here, and most of them closed down. Yo, I've been seeing the. I don't know if that. I don't know for real though. But I was gonna, cause I just like I've never understood why
they take grocery stores out of communities and neighborhoods. You know what I mean? Like where they once was. I understand shoplifting and the thieves and stuff like that, but I don't understand why people have to drive so far, have to, you know, do so much to get to a grocery store or get food. I just want to say that because even in here in my hometown, you know what I mean, um, on the east side of town, the grocery stores that was there are no longer there. Like they have to drive to the north side of town to find stuff. You know what I mean? Like it really sucks for people that, you know, want to just go to the store to grab something really quick. Like you have to go so far to get it. I don't know if that's like that where you at. Um, but let me say this though, like a lot of stuff just ain't been the same since the pandemic. Like a lot of stuff just ain't opened back up. Yeah, they had casinos out here that never opened back up. They closed them down. They tore them down. They got rid of them. You know what I mean? But a lot of the rules and regulations of stuff in life and the laws changed ever since that pandemic. And I could tell you, like, me and my brother was talking the other day when he cut my hair. We was talking about a buffet. Like, when last time you been to the buffet? Like, it's been a long time that since people had anything to do with the buffet, just in general, just because of the pandemic. You know what I mean? And how we was able to eh, be around people, you know, and all the rest of that. Like, life was crazy, and if we had to continue to live off that and live in that order, you know what I mean? Like, but the new world order has always been real. There ain't nothing fake about that, you know. But will they roll out new laws and regulations overnight? Like, you know, there's always a possibility for that. The store's been closing down here since the 90s. Well, that's something that you see on a regular basis. This is something going on in their community, you know, and I, I, I ain't qualified, you know, to talk about it or know anything about it, but I appreciate you just sharing that, you know, just in general, you know, because that's something to kind of consider, you know, or to keep in mind, you know, just in general of what people are really going through in their communities and their hometowns, you know what I mean? And grocery stores is a big thing, you know, just to be able to go and provide for your family, like, you know, that's food. Like that's something we need to survive, you know. I think the world is just at a place where it's just everything is costing so much. You know, the cost of living is really expensive. And you know that younger generation that has just moved out there on their own. Like, you know what I mean? Like, um, you know, y'all just gotta keep your head up. You know, just survive it at will. You know what I mean? To do the best that you can. You know, um, take life serious, you know, to just get up to go do what you got to do. And I say that just because I know I got some younger ones watching in on me, you know, some younger ones and probably some that are mine, you know. So y'all just continue to keep y'all head up, continue to work, you know, continue to do what you got to do to provide. You know, you guys are doing very good. A lot of y'all kind of tell me, you know, what you got going on. So I want to just say shout out to y'all, man. Keep y'all heads up, keep moving. That's to anybody out there, you know. Man, I appreciate you guys, man. I didn't know if I was gonna be able to come out here and just do another live stream, keep going, but man, this is like 1 of 30, man, for me to just put into the playlist and keep going, you know. This it's gonna take a lot, you know. So I'm gonna come out here and I'm gonna try to meet people. I got a chance to meet 1 or 2 new people here on this live stream. You know what I mean? I'm gonna go out here and try to meet some more people. You know, so if you help me through this live stream, I do appreciate you for helping me, man. Like I don't know how I'm gonna get it done, you know. But I gotta do something, you know. So it's whatever I gotta do to keep the content going. So thank you guys very much for your support, man. Thank you very much for your help, man. Thank you just for being considerate. You know, I do apologize. I ain't had a chance to be out there in the community like I should, but that's what we about to do. We about to get out here, be with the community and the stuff that they're doing. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be the chance to just check out people. So I'm gonna be on my other profile looking in. God bless y'all, man. I appreciate you for the help. I appreciate you for the support. God bless you, man. Continue to grow.
I hope you guys are having a beautiful day. Welcome to the Tribulation Kids Network. Let's get out here and network and meet somebody.